my friend Darren. Darren is an amazing photographer. You specialise kind of, well, people with tats, don't you, Darren?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. That's certainly my preference for doing photographic work.
Yeah, and is it because you've got tats yourself and you love them, or?
A little bit of both. I was a photographer before I got tattooed, but certainly that tattoo culture is one of the better places I found to take photographs.
It's getting bigger, isn't it, Darren? Let's face it.
Oh, it's certainly getting bigger and bigger every year. For example, I went to the Singapore convention this year to photograph that. It was their first show. They had 15,000 attendees. And for a country like Singapore, where 10 years ago you never seen a tattooed person, it was just an amazing experience.
It is amazing. I think, you know, nowadays walking down Newtown, where I live, you can't not see someone that has a tattoo. You know, it's just getting bigger and better. How do you feel about people that do get discriminated against because they have tattoos?
I've been tattooed for over 20 years, so I've experienced that discrimination.
In what kind of way?
Usually from older people. I've had a lot of people tell me I'd never get a decent job again once I got tattooed and got my ear pierced. So there's still a lot of stereotypes. I've worked for a lot of Japanese companies as well in the last 10 years, and I'm finding it's not the same stigma that people think there is.
So it's a generation thing, you know, slowly but surely, the more people get tats, it's gonna change. It has to.
Oh, it certainly has to change. And you're right with that generation thing. It's generally the older generation who still think like that. The younger generation think, well, you're either tattooed or you're not, or it's not that you're not tattooed, it's that you haven't got one yet. You haven't found the right design. And people are certainly thinking more about the designs they're getting now. In the old days, people would walk into a shop, see a design on the wall they liked, and get it done. These days, they're designing their own work. They're working in conjunction with the artist to design a one-off piece.
Yeah. And where can we see your work, Darren? You've got some. I've seen it. It's brilliant. But where can the normal public see your work?
The normal public, assuming they buy tattoo magazines. The next issue of Australian Ink, which is out on the 14th of August, I do believe. My work from the Singapore convention will be in that issue.
Fantastic. So can we talk about your tattoos, Darren? Can we have a little look?
Yes, certainly we can.
Darren, can you tell me a little bit about this tattoo just here?
That's a traditional Iban design from Borneo. It was done in Singapore this year. It was that hand-tapped traditional style tattoo that was done at convention. Kind of a bizarre experience. Being tattooed at a convention is strange enough. Having it done traditional style with probably 200 people watching and asking questions, it's kind of weird.
That is crazy. Did it hurt more?
It looks very primitive. Most people assume it hurts more. All I can say is, until you get it done, you'll never know.
Fair enough, Darren. Thank you so much today, and enjoy the rest of Miss Tattoo Australia.
Great, thank you, Sammy.